Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Nicole Volossetski, star of the Hallmark Plus TV show Mistletoe Murders. I hope I pronounce it well.
Yes, that's pretty good. A lot of people can't really pronounce it, so that was a very good one.
Thank you. So join us as we delve into Nicole's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this show. Thank you
Mhm.
for being here with us, Nicole.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Mistletoe Murders?
Yeah, so my character in Mistletoe Murders, her name is Nikki, and she is Violet's best friend. In this show, she's your typical, not your typical actually. She's a popular girl, but she's very sweet, very kind, and funny at times, and you can really see that in her character with her relationship with Violet. So yeah, that's a little bit about Nikki.
Great. And what initially attracted you to your role in Mistletoe Murders?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, what really attracted me was the fact that I could tackle a new approach to the popular girl trope, because as we know, for the most part, the popular girl is portrayed in usually not the best light. There's kind of a negative connotation. They're usually mean, maybe sarcastic, not the nicest people, generally from what we've seen in TV shows and movies. So what I loved about Nikki in this character is that while she is a popular girl, it's a popular girl for a good reason. She has a good heart and she's very sweet and kind and lovely to everyone she meets. So that was really fun and also a challenge to play. Like it's not like your typical, oh yeah, I'm a popular girl. So that was also what attracted me to playing this role.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what do you think makes this show so special and captivating? And
Mm.
what do you hope audiences will take away from watching it?
What I love about this show is how unique it is. We don't really see Christmas and mystery being combined a lot of the times, which is what I think is so fun and unique and captivating about this show. And I really hope people just sit down and allow themselves to be surprised by what happens because there are a lot of twists and turns while also being like a very fun, loving Christmas movie, and all the set decoration was fantastic. Everyone's gonna see how beautiful everything looks in the Christmas store itself. Is absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I think that's what's the coolest part about it is really combining those two genres and seeing what happens. And there's also a bit of comedy in there as well at times, which is also fun. So yeah, there's lots in there that's really fun. And I hope audiences just get to sit down and enjoy what happens and just get to experience it all.
Great.
Yeah.
And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
hmm Oh, it was so much fun. The cast was so lovely and so fun. We were able to goof off and have fun on and off set, which was great. And working with great actors such as Sarah Drew and Sierra as well, who was played Violet, my best friend, was also such a great pleasure, and it was so much fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what can you tease about your character journey?
hmm so for the show, there's not too much character evolution, but we can really see kind of differences in her character based on how she interacts with different characters. We can really see how much of a sweet and kind and bubbly person she is around Violet. And then we can also kind of see that contrast when she talks to her brother Pete, where she's more like, you're my brother, stop being an idiot to people around me, and more or less defending my friends in that sense. So you can kind of see a little bit of differences in her character there and see how she's dynamic and changes. But yeah, that's where I can kind of speak on in terms of evolution for Nikki.
Great.
hmm
And the last question about the show.
hmm
What was your favorite scene or moment while filming a Mistletoe Murders?
Oh, there's so many, but I think my favorite was it was in the town square and it was at night. Well, this is obviously spoilers for those who are watching. Um but it was in the town square, it was at night, and it was the scene where Emily attacks Brooke in the town square, and that was just such a funny scene to watch unfold, and also just how it was able to be constructed and performed, which was also great to watch. And the fact that everyone was there, like there was so many people on set that are like extras and shopping and stuff. So it was such a grandiose scene, and it was just so much fun to watch it unfold. That was my favorite, I think.
Amazing. So,
Yeah.
change of subject. What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career, and why
Mhm.
for you?
There's been a lot, but this one is actually up there. This was one of like I think the coolest was Mistletoe Murders and the most fun, just based on the cast and the sets were beautiful and fantastic. And working with Sarah Drew was also. I'm a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy, so that was really exciting to be able to work with her in person and see how she works as an actor in person, and being able to work alongside her was very memorable, which makes this project such a memorable one for me.
Amazing.
Mhm.
And talking about another movie, can you tell us a little bit about your character in the TV movie of Lifetime, The Killer
Mhm.
I Picked Up?
Yes, the color I picked up. That was also a very fun one. So this character I played in The Killer I Picked Up was Melissa. She's pretty similar to Nikki from Mistletoe Murders, just in the sense that she's very sweet and bubbly and funny. She's not necessarily the popular girl, but that's kind of what her character was. So and it was so fun to play since I enjoyed being able to add some sort of levity to such like a crime mystery type movie, and then I'm kind of like there to be comedic relief in a sense, which was kind of fun to do, and being able to like, just juxtapose like what is generally happening in the film. So that was fun for me to play as well.
Amazing.
Mhm.
So, at Survival Shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms. What
Mhm.
is your all-time favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. Apart from Mistletoe Murders being one of them, I really love Bridget Jones' Diary. That's one of my favorites. I think it's the perfect amount of uh funny, romantic, sad at times, and I just love UK shows in general and films in general. I think that they're just so unfiltered and funny and raunchy, and I love that, and they feel so raw, and um, yeah, I think that one is definitely up there, probably one of my favorites.
That's great.
Hmm.
So, the last question,
Hmm.
can you tease something about your next projects?
Hmm. So I have a couple of things in the works. One of the most recent projects that I finished working on was a little bit different. It was a short film for the 48-hour film festival in Toronto. It was a film challenge. That was super fun. It's called 19 Carroll Street. It's a horror movie. And I was able to be a part of the cast and an actor, but I was also able to be in the writer's room and contribute to the actual story, being able to help produce and like come up with ideas. So that was really fun. I was able to stretch my creative wings a bit and then delve into other aspects of the film production, which was really fun.
Great.
Yeah.
So, this is it. Make
Yeah.
sure all of you to go to Mr. Two Murders on Hallmark Plus with a new episode every Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah. And thank you, Nicole, to join us today.
Thank you so much, Ezra. It's lovely being here.
It's a pleasure. And thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.